Hey guys, welcome back again to my YouTube channel. It's your baby girl Lily. In today's video, guys, I want to talk about, I don't know, you guys, I don't know what relationships are turning into these days. Okay, like I miss those days when you freely relate with people, when people are open to good relationships. I don't really know what is happening to relationships these days, but that's not exactly what we are talking about today. I just want to tell you the three kinds of people you should stay away from. Okay, yeah, when I say stay away from, I don't mean you should keep malice with them, or you should start fighting with them, or you should start bashing each other. No, when I mean stay away, I mean those people you should keep at bay. Those people you should just avoid. Okay, because yeah, the world is turning into something else these days. Yeah, the first set of people you should avoid is those people who don't like your background. Okay, they might be your friends. Okay, those friends who don't like your background, your friends who don't like your background. Yeah, there are friends who don't like your background, but they don't have any choice than to be in a relationship with you, because maybe they are lacking friends, or because maybe they're already committed to you. They're already committed to you. They don't know, they are just stuck with you. They don't know whether they should go back or not. Okay, so if you just discover that someone doesn't like everything about you, where you're coming from, when I mean background, I don't mean your family background alone. Where you're coming from, your background could be where you're coming from, your country, everything that makes you up. Okay, it's okay to hate my background, it's okay to hate where I'm coming from. Okay, but at least, since I'm good to you, since I've not given you any reason to actually see me as a bad person, you should at least hate my place or hate my country, with some exceptions. Okay, but when you see anybody who talks bad, who speaks ill about your background without any exception, please stay away from that person. Because no matter what you do, you guys, yeah, I don't know if I'm making sense. I don't know if you are reasoning from my point of view. Okay, no matter what you do to that kind of a person, the person will always see you as that bad person. Okay, because already he or she has concluded that where you're coming from, they are bad people. Your country, for instance, you are abroad and someone, you met a friend who has this strong hatred for Nigerians. Okay, meanwhile you've not been bad to that person, you've not given the person any reason to actually see you as a bad person. You have been all good to that person, you've been going all out for that person, you've been there for the person. But each time the person wants to talk about Nigeria, he or she will say Nigerians are bad, in quotes. Nigerians are bad, with her full chest. Nigerians are bad without any exception. Okay, without even realizing or thinking or considering that this my friend, oh come on, she's from Nigeria but she's been good to me. Okay, so all you need to do is stay away from that, keep that person at bay, keep the person at bay, move on. When I mean keep at bay, it doesn't mean that you should start fighting with that person or keeping malice with that person. Of course, if you keep the person at bay, if there is anything you will help the person with in at any point in time, you should feel free to do that. And if there is any help you need from that person, you should also feel free to ask the person. You guys, let me tell you, some friendships or some relationships are better or best from a distance. They are best came from a distance. Okay, I have come to realize that when you give people the opportunity to really come close to you, know things about you a lot, it, I mean, many, not everybody, okay, they tend to misuse that privilege. So I mean, these days people are just on their own. Like I said from the beginning of this video, I don't understand what is happening to relationships. Things are going south, guys. Things are really, like, things are falling apart. In those days, you see people, you relate with them, you hardly see friends who will backstab each other, you hardly see friends who will talk ill about anybody, you see friends who will defend themselves no matter what. But these days it's not like that. Friends can even betray friends, like at the snap of the finger. Everybody's just being too careful. Nobody is going all out for each other anymore. It is so, I mean, it is so appalling. I don't just understand, okay? So when you notice that anybody doesn't like your background, no matter what you do, all you need to do, you can't come and kill yourself. Stay on your own, okay? If somebody doesn't, value you, you just value yourself and stay on your own. All right? So that's, by the way, guys, the second set of people you should avoid are those people, those friends, or those people they might be your friends, or just the regular people around you. So anybody whose feelings towards you is always based on the validation of the majority. What do I mean by that? Like, anybody who is always waiting for the majority to like you before he or she will be able to like you. Is that even like? Before he or she will pretend to like you, run away from that person. That person is so toxic, okay? Because that person doesn't have a heart of his or her own to love you. The person doesn't even know what he or she feels about you. The person is always sitting on the fence, waiting for the majority to like you, and the person will swing and pretend to like you. But if at any point the table turns and the majority begins to hate on you, you will see that person. You'll be surprised to your marrows, like how that person will. I call those set of people chameleonic. I don't know if there's a word like that. Like, they are so the way they change, they will just change and start, you know, following the majority to also hate on you. Like, when I notice such a person, like a man, I stay on my own, because you know why it's necessary. You should stay on your own. Those set of people, they are very toxic, and the way they will backstab you tomorrow, you won't even believe yourself when it will be happening. So all you need to do is just to, avoid that kind of a person. See, let me tell you, I will really, really appreciate the fact that when somebody sees me, maybe at first sight or in the long run, the person begins to show me that he or she doesn't like me. Okay, I will appreciate that fact, and I will really, really know my boundaries, okay? Than pretending to love me when you don't love me, than pretending, like, always waiting for the majority to talk bad about you, and immediately the person will, you know, flip and start, following the majority. That kind of a person is so toxic. So you don't even need to have anything to do with that person, have anything serious to do with that person, okay? It doesn't mean, like I always say, don't keep malice with that person, but keep that person at arm's length. So you need to keep that kind of a person at bay. At bay. Yeah. The last set of people you should avoid are those people who don't see any value in you, those people who make you feel less of yourself, okay? Like, no matter what you do, they don't see any value in anything you do at all. They don't see value in anything you do at all. So you should really, really stay away from such people, okay? Because you know why you should stay away from these people. If you keep hanging around them, there will come a time when you yourself, you will stop seeing value in yourself. You start being pessimistic about everything. You start, see, let me tell you, of course there are people that are higher than you. When you see anybody who is higher than you in anything whatsoever, you should acknowledge and respect that, okay? But that doesn't mean that if you are higher than anybody, you should start seeing that person as trash automatically, okay? Because see, this set of people, they are everywhere, even here on YouTube, okay? But I don't want to dive into all of that, okay? Because you guys, in this my channel, I have just decided, okay, that I will not bring any bad energy to this channel at all, okay? Whatever that is happening on YouTube, like, I'll just, focus on the positive energies, like, and ignore the bad energies, because are there bad energies on this white street? There are, okay? I mean, those people who will always want to look down on you because your views are low. Oh my god, on this white street, okay, your respect is just based on the kind of views you get, okay? If your views are like this, your respect is like this. Oh my god, it's so funny. It is so, so funny, those people, when you see them on live streams and you are greeting them, and because their views are higher than your own, it's so funny, you guys. Because their views are higher than your own, they might choose to ignore you. They might choose to even answer you 30 minutes later. They might choose to be raising shoulders up and down. Okay, so don't let, if I notice such energy, I just stay on my own, jeje. I don't like I don't like bad energies at all. Okay, I like to be positive in whatever thing I'm doing, and as a matter of fact, I like to really work with the positive minded set of people. That's why any single act of kindness I get on this whitey streets, I'm always, it blows my mind. I'm always appreciative. Anybody that does anything at all to me, like, I am always appreciative, because see guys, positive people are hard to come by these days. Okay, so when you see positive people, appreciate them. On this low state of yours, now that I'm not getting views, now that nobody knows about Lily, and somebody looks at me like this and loves me the way I am, why won't I appreciate that person? Why won't I love that person? Like, you guys. So let me not just ramble on that thing, because see, negative energy is not for me, this my channel. Highest thing I will do, I just move and stay on my own, because me, I don't like wahala. I don't have energy for wahala. Okay, so these are the kind of people you should actually avoid, guys. Avoid this side of people, and then you will see that you will be positive all the way and mingle with the right set of people. Okay, so like, there are still good people. I'm still open to good relationships. It doesn't mean that, hey, I don't want to relate with anybody, but I'm still open. I'm still looking forward to that day when I wake up and find that good friend who will always go all out for me, and I will do same. Okay, because everything about relationships should be symbiotic. When you go all out for your friend, that friend should be a friend that should always also go out, or also be able to go out for you, okay, when you are in need. All right, so thank you guys for watching this video. Remain positive all the way. Remain positive, okay? Don't mind any noise you're hearing from the background. Okay, so thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye.